Today I'm going to be harvesting these Adirondack blue potatoes. I've been experimenting off and on with planting 3 per 10-gallon grow bag and then planting 4 per 10-gallon grow bag. And it seems that when you plant 4 per 10-gallon grow bag, you get more potatoes, but they're a little smaller. Now that we have all the foliage trimmed off, I'll get that out of the way and then tip this bag over and we'll see what we end up with. Boy, it's hard to get out. There we go. Let me check the camera real quick. Now let's see what we have in here. Well, there's one right there I can see. It's a pretty potato. Put these off to the side. So far, I'm not real impressed. Well, there's a few. Not huge, but they're big enough. Once I get them all found, I'll show you a close-up of what we end up with. Got some real small ones here. I grew a different type of purple potato last year. Purple Majesty. And it seems like these get slightly larger, but not a whole lot. There's another one. We're going to end up with a pretty decent pile of potatoes. I might rinse them off with water. You put these out where you can see them. That's a nice little pile of potatoes. Now I'll go get the other grow bag and we'll take a look at it. If you're going to grow potatoes to store, you want to let these vines die completely back, kind of like this one has. But I'm not going to worry about storing these because they'll be eaten in a pretty good short amount of time. As I mentioned, I think I mentioned it, I put, let me check the camera real quick. I'm kind of doing all these videos today in a rush, so I'm afraid I'm going to forget to push that record button. Now I'm going to dump this out and we're going to take a look at what we got. All right. There's one. Okay. There's some more decent sized ones. This bag's a little bit too soggy. That's a nice one. Of course, it just got done watering, so. Yeah, we're getting a few. Some small ones and some larger ones. Of the 2 types, of course, we haven't eaten these, but I expect them to be good to eat. But of the two types, the Purple Majesty and the Adirondack Blue. So far, just by looking at the potatoes, I think I prefer these. They're just a little bit larger. Not a huge difference, but that's a decent sized potato. And now that I see a mosquito, the reason I wear these sleeves in the morning, not only do they protect my arms, but they also protect me from mosquitoes. There's a rotten, that's probably my seed potato.
Let's speed this thing up so it doesn't take as long. It seems like no matter how thoroughly I search, I always miss a few that come up next year.
It's not a huge harvest, but we're going to enjoy what we got. As long as you end up with more than you start out with, I'm not going to complain too much.
Let us know if you've ever grown Adirondack blue potatoes and how they work for you. And if you're just now finding this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.